Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Home Learning Helper. Today we are going to talk about rocks. Now, when we're talking about rocks, there are three types we're going to focus on. We have igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Looking at igneous first here, there's a kind of key word that we're going to focus on for this, and that is ignite. We're going to think very hot, we're going to think fire, and that's because these rocks are made from the cooling of magma and lava. And whether it's magma or lava is going to determine what kind of igneous rock it is. So our first type of igneous rock is an intrusive igneous rock. These rocks are formed in the earth, and because they're formed below the earth's surface, they're going to cool very slowly, and those are formed by magma. Our next type here is extrusive, and those are formed on the earth's surface. Because those rocks are interacting with the air and sometimes water, they're going to cool very fast. The next type of rock that we're going to focus on is sedimentary rocks. And you can kind of see it in the name there, but the main word we're going to focus on is sediment. And that's because these rocks are formed from smaller rocks and debris that is kind of collected and pressed together. A perfect example of this that I'm sure most people are aware of is sandstone. If you think about sandstone, you think of that kind of fine, grainy texture that can almost just flake off if you're just rubbing it with your hand. Sedimentary rocks are formed on or near the Earth's surface, and they're usually formed around bodies of water. That's because with these rocks, they kind of form in layers and they press down on each other, and the water can really help with this process. Finally, that leads us to metamorphic rocks. And just like for igneous and sedimentary rocks, kind of the clue is in the name for this. And the word that we're going to focus on is metamorphosis. We're going to be thinking about change. That's because these rocks change from igneous rocks or sedimentary rocks into metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks aren't just formed on their own like igneous and sedimentary are. They have to undergo this change. So if we're thinking about igneous rocks, we can think about granite, which is an igneous rock, changing to gneiss, or for sedimentary, shale, changing to slate. And this happens under very extreme conditions of high heat and pressure that change the chemical composition of the rock. If you want to look a little bit more deeply into this topic, try sitting down with your student and figuring out what type of rock diamonds are, and then Googling the answer to check it once you're done. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope it's helpful, and as always, you feel free to send me an email with any questions, comments, or feedback you might have, and I hope everyone is staying safe. Thanks again.